All right, so Friday, you have a piece of energy up in Canada that will begin to swoop south as you have a major storm off of the Atlantic Ocean coast that'll move up into Nova Scotia. And then our piece of energy continues to move down west of the Great Lakes. And then on Saturday, it'll form in with some moisture from the Gulf. And then Sunday is when the problems will start as you get heavy precipitation moving through the south. And down there, you can see the pink, which will be ice. And once again, ice is dangerous and in some situations very deadly. The ice will continue to move up through like Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, possibly into Virginia. And then that big mass of moisture, we'll watch how far it pushes into the coast as our storm bombs out into the northeast. We're talking 989 millibar low and then 985. So this will be possible hurricane strength wind gusts and some heavy snow into the northeast. Some areas like New York may just see rain though, as the heat fights the cold in this big battle we are calling 2022. And then it'll continue to bomb out at about 983 millibars up into the northeast and into Canada. So this is going to be a major storm that we are watching that'll pretty much start on Friday and then end on Tuesday. And we will be tracking it every step of the way. And right now we are on the 25th day of 40 of Venus retrograde. And tomorrow Mercury will be going retrograde. So I dare say the last 2 weeks of January 2022 are going to be wild, crazy, kind of confusing, and people are going to step up arguing all the time. Super duper special shout out to God, Jesus Christ, and the sun. I'm wondering where we would be right now if we weren't getting such strong energy from our home star. Right now, there are 8 sunspots on the sun. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is helping us during these crazy, crazy times, in my opinion. You don't have to agree. And then on the 18th, we get the north node of the moon switching from Gemini to Taurus. And we get the south node of the moon switching from Sagittarius to Scorpio. And Sagittarius entered the south node of the moon, the ass of the dragon, on March 2020. So if you noticed a big energy shift on March 2020, we have another big energy shift coming up on the 18th, and Uranus will be going direct. But hopefully, Scorpio being in the ass of the dragon will be a whole lot more enjoyable than Sagittarius being the ass of a dragon. And I gotta say, I agree with Goldie Chan. Everyone is exhausted, emotionally drained, dealing with issues that they aren't sharing publicly, and processing some type of trauma. So be sure and give yourself some grace. You are not alone. We are all in this together, and we are figuring it out and making it through. And I dare say that nobody thought between March 2020 to now was the funnest time they've ever had in their entire life. And I got to thank Asteroid Fight Club. You guys have been utterly amazing during this time, and I super duper absolutely appreciate y'all. And I'm asking you to stay cool, because it is my guess that there's a lot of crazy juice out there. And January will probably be the worst month of the whole year, if I had to guess. But I am definitely proud of y'all. We have so far made it through the weirdest 2 years I have ever known. Thanks again to Brady, 18ZGFS, a little bit farther southeast this run, as we're tracking that storm that is coming through, and it's going to be a pretty big ice event, I imagine. Hey, there's a tiny chance that the storm will just evaporate and nothing will happen, but that probably won't happen. Here we watch mixed precipitation over the next 48 hours. And you can see snow moving down into the south, and ice will start to begin to form. And then you'll just get the big battle between warmth and cold. So where it's warmer, you'll be getting the rain, and where it is colder and freezy, you will be getting the snow. Oh, don't you know? And then days 3 to 7, you'll be getting heavy snow in this area, possibly freezing rain and sleet for this whole area, heavy rain, and then significant waves. So this is quite a mixed bag in kind of the same areas of town. So you have to be paying attention to your local maps and local weathermen or women during this time, as this is a big area to watch. Look, everybody likes snow. Asterisk, I'm sure there's someone out there who's like, I don't like snow at all. I know. I'm just saying, snow usually is like a, hey, cool, it's snowing. Nobody is like, hey, cool, it is freezing rain, sleet, icing. And that is a pretty big area that could be getting hit with ice. So let us watch out, let us stay cool, and let us make good choices, as the second half of this month is probably going to be pretty damn crazy, man. And I'm very happy to be back from my 7-day YouTube suspension for medical misinformation. What? Yeah, that happened. And I'm awake here for the night shift, and we'll be here with you guys for the rest of the month. YouTube willing, of course. Not safe for work weather. First time I've seen the OPGFS pop the surface out that far east. However, the mid-low is just too strong, and west, a lot of warm air gets pulled in too quickly. And hey, Wizard of Oz, yes, I got your Batgirl. Thank you. It's a cool piece of art that I appreciate. And I appreciate everybody in Astro Fight Club, because you guys are awesome and super duper fantastic. Awesome to me. I will continue to hang in there and stay cool and stay as sane as I can. I want to thank you guys again. It is with y'all's help that I have been doing THORnews as your planetary defense commander for the last few years. And THORnews does depend and survive and thrive off your contributions and donations to keep me doing what I do. So if you'd like to contribute, I've only got $1,019 left to raise for January. I got a snail mail, a PayPal, a Venmo, a CashApp, a Patron. Nothing but love, appreciation for y'all, because you guys are so awesome, especially during these last 2 years where everything is kind of falling apart at the seams. I want to say thank you again to the Texas Angel, Genia, the Wizard of Oz, Andrea, Howan Dragon, Darlene, Michelle, Henry, Alexis, Patricia, Barbara, Max, Lauren, Richard, Glenda, Arnica, Lightsoul, Dan, Marlita, Brian, Ann, KJ, Chain, Change, Nate, Susan, Lance, Nancy, Zacher, Marsfool Gold, Travis, and everybody out there who is helping us keep the world together during these crazy, crazy days. All right, I'll be talking to y'all in the near future, and probably pretty often. Okay, God bless everyone. I appreciate you. You are awesome.